What's up, guys? Welcome back to Feel the Music. I'm your host, Jay Watson. If it's your first time tuning in, Feel the Music is a companion channel to the Eastern Shore Talk podcast, which is all things self-care movies, and we sprinkle a little music and music trivia in that podcast as well. And I decided to kind of pull music out into its own entity and do reactions to music, songs, videos, and musical performances, but with a little bit of a different twist, with a self-care twist, and talk about how the song makes me feel from a self-care standpoint, maybe how a song hits me differently now at this point in my life versus when the song came out, let's just say, for example, in the 80s. So I just kind of decided to mix music and movies with this one, and we're going to do the live Oscars performance of Defying Gravity with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. I had not seen the play Wicked, didn't really know much of it. I'm a huge fan of the original Wizard of Oz. So that's kind of my foundation. That's probably the movie I've watched more than any other movie. I was a little bit pleasantly surprised when I watched Wicked Part 1. Really liked the ending with this song. The scene that has this song is very inspirational and uplifting, and just a feel-good kind of song. And then they happened to do the performance at the Oscars that same year. So, I thought I'd talk about that one. And, let's get started.
Together we'll be the greatest team there's ever been. Laying down a dream the way we planned on. If we work in tandem, there's no fight we cannot win. Just you and
I don't think I've ever heard a performance where two individual singers sounded so in tune and perfectly harmonized. It's almost like it's one voice. It's just incredible. It's just spot on. It couldn't be any more perfect. Of course, they've probably done this song a million times at this point, so it's probably kind of second nature, but still, they sound so incredible together. As I was talking earlier, I enjoyed Wicked. And look, it's a musical, so music, songs, and singing performances throughout the movie are to be expected. I thought for part one there was way too many songs. They actually added songs for the movie version versus the play version, and I was kind of all songed out until this song at the end. They kind of saved the best for last, and the scene is just kind of self-explanatory. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. If not, I really suggest you go watch Wicked Part 1 and Part 2, but especially for this performance at the end of Part 1. Let's keep going. So I had only heard this song prior to the movie in bits and pieces on singing competition shows. People had sang it, and it didn't, because I didn't have the context of the movie to go along with it, it lost a little bit on me. I liked it. Watching this song in the movie, it's very, for anyone who's ever struggled in life, felt like they were lesser in any way, kind of felt like they were outcast or just not a part of the group. This song is kind of that moment when you realize you've had enough and you're going to be who you are, and you're going to live your life and just be happy regardless of what everybody thinks, regardless of what the wizard says. You're going to be happy and live your life and be just as good as anybody else. And I get goosebumps talking about it. I got very emotional hearing it in the context of the movie when I saw it. I've watched this specific performance probably 25 times, and I get goosebumps every time. I get, it stirs emotions in me, and it's not only is it an incredible performance, but the message is just about as good as it gets. Let's keep going.
In all of us, no wizard that there is or was is ever.
When you get the cream of the crop, the best of the best in Hollywood to jump to their feet because you've given such an amazing performance, it can't be much better than that as a performer on the Oscar stage. And I didn't know very much about Cynthia Erivo. I heard the name, but I did not know she could sing like this. She's just, not only does she do an incredible job acting in the movie, as Ariana Grande does as well in her major acting debut, but Cynthia Erivo can just flat out sing. And it's just, like I said, this performance just blows me away every time I hear it. It's just so inspiring and so emotional. I love it. So I hope you guys have as well. So thanks for tuning in to this episode of Feel the Music, and I will catch you next time. Take care, guys.